Alright, we're starting P2. So let's hope that Max has an engine penalty. I doubt it though.
Welcoming you today to one of the jewels of the Arab world, JEDDAH as well. But all the top
Got a new helmet for this round. Hopefully it can fix my luck. Only by 0.013 of a second over me. Perez, Hamilton, Alonso P6.
Gasly, Latifi, and George Russell.
Where's my teammate?
Leclerc, Stroll,
Some serious engine penalties.
and Giovinazzi.
Ricardo down in 13th.
Schumacher.
Button in 16th.
Further back after
So many engine penalties by the looks of it.
Yuki Tsunoda and Kimi Raikkonen. Mazepin, they've taken a grid penalty.
Carlos Sainz P20.
Vettel and Lando
Vettel and Norris. So a lot
Back
of
the
grid penalties here.
Easy.
Alright, so we're going soft to medium, pitting lap 10. Should be easy. Alright, so lap 10. We will add a little bit more fuel because the Singapore has ruined my confidence with fuel. Here we go. Round 16 of 16 here at Jeddah. Should be interesting. Verstappen's already won the championship. He has DNF twice now, the last 2 races. So even Verstappen's form has been struggling, but starting pole, that'll help. So last season, he finished? He started at the back as well to win the championship. So last season's championship did go right down to the wire. This season, not so much. Perez has had a lightning start. And the Red Bulls are side by side here. We're just going to try and keep it steady behind him. I was going to try and make a move on one of them then, but it was not going to be worth it. It is a long race. We don't want to lose touch to them though, because we know how quick these guys are. Perez has been on some fine form recently. He's won the last 2 races. Max gets loose there. So everyone's gotten away well here. So we only have to 1 stop. We don't have to pit anymore. We had 3 safety cars here last time, so let's see how many we get this time out. Closing right in on Max. Got to be careful of that curb, it will spit you out. Need to get in front of Max so I can start catching Perez. Not the best exit from me there. I thought Perez might have been pitting, he was really to the left there. Hopefully my teammate Button can make a nice comeback in his final race. Whether or not he gets drafted by another team, I'm unsure of. He's had a terrible run to this end of the season though. He had such a strong first half and he's just dropped off hugely since. We're pretty close to Verstappen, he's pretty close to Perez. We are getting away from Hamilton, which is what we're going to want. Right, we want to get away from Hamilton before DRS is opened.
Within 1 second of the car ahead,
They brake really hard there, almost rear-ended him. Oh, he's not had the best run there, and we have. That just wouldn't be a smart place to overtake in total time-wise, because Hamilton would then catch up on me. Got a little scared there, did notch the wall on entry to the little exit. Max going for a move here has really compromised me. Oh, Perez. It's really closed the door on me. Alright, can we get Hamilton back ASAP here? We'll go around the outside of him here. Alright, let's get back onto Perez. Yellow flag behind us. Is it a spin or a failure? Oh, it's Jensen Button. I think Jensen Button's had an engine failure. He's out of the session. He has just had an engine failure too. My teammate out of this race, and it's probably his final race for Ted Racing. Need to now put some work in to catch back up. And will Perez go for a move on his teammate?
D for a new strategy option.
We do set another fastest lap there.
Got that confirmed.
Right, they're going side by side for longer this time. Oh, I thought Max was going to smack the wall then. Oh, brake checks. These red balls are really costing me here. I'm not going to use battery here. There's no point trying to overtake into this corner because it will just slow me up. And try and get Max on this straight. We've had a good run. We have broken away from the Mercedes, so this is the top three here, getting away from that group behind us. Luckily that move on Max didn't slow us up on Perez too much, so we should be able to almost get him at the end of the next lap. We are close enough. I do have a shit ton of battery.
They seem to have an issue.
Ooh, Verstappen's got an issue. So he's retired from the last two races. He might be retiring from another one. Perez just in front. Won't worry about a move this lap. Or will we if we can get a nice cutback? Max has fallen well out of DRS now, so he might even just be a front wing, bit of front wing damage from somewhere. I didn't see him hit the wall anywhere, but might be. And now he's almost in the clutches of the two Mercedes, so he's in trouble. Get a good exit, hopefully good enough to keep Perez behind me. Now it's time to start trying to get away. Not the best exit there, and that's going to help Perez stay close by this lap. Damn, I was hoping I'd be able to get out of that second.
You're going to start losing some tyre grip around now.
We are 134%. We got 3 more laps yet though. Now he's telling me not to worry. Here comes Perez.
You'll be on the mediums.
Did defend to the inside there. Alright, we're just out. Oh, no, he's just back inside. So he's had a better exit there than I did. And we just break out of it here. Oh, I've gone wide though. It's cost me. He's going to have DRS again. Only just though. But he gets a gnarly exit from that corner every time. And I keep running out of battery, so I need to watch that. And again, he attacks me into the first chicane. I do get a poor chicane this time. We really cruised away from him there. I've got a purple sector 1, so we tried to put in hard for that one. Oh no. Whoa. I do not want to get any time penalties, but that's not helped my exit. Perez is going to be right on me here. Might even be smart to let him past. Focus on a good exit. It looks like he's pitting actually. That's perfect then. I want to get so much extra speed just from that.
Hit this lap. So
Alright, let's make sure we don't get caught behind Perez here. And a good lap. Oh man, lucky. Almost binned it. Perez has come out in front of everyone else, so he's not going to be held up by any traffic. It's not what we wanted to see. What am I doing? Alright, here we go. Pit stop time. Let's see if it's crucial. Did we beat Perez? We went for the overcut.
Release, release.
2-second pit stop from the lads. That could be
Look after
crucial.
these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
And we do jump Perez. A 2-second pit stop from the boys. Fucking hell. I do not want to get any fucking track extension warnings right now though, because they will be costly. Alright, Perez is probably going to storm past me here, but I will send him to the inside. And again, I'll go for that cutback, get a good exit, bit of DRS. Didn't get out of DRS, so Perez is pushing hard. I went purple and Perez kept up with me. So Perez knows I'm trying to break his DRS. But Perez is driving like an absolute animal right now. I'm just trying to break out of him, but I can't. And he goes around the outside of me. You got a much better exit than me there as well. Oh, you make that move sick again into turn one. Got a feeling that's going to be a very familiar move the rest of this race. And we're just getting away from Hamilton too. Gaps at 4.2 seconds. Verstappen must have been front wing damage because he's still in P5 now. But that's just cost him a chance of maybe winning this race unless we get a safety car. We do hold off from Perez this time. Really wanted that inside line. This time we didn't get him back. So we've got to follow him now through the S's. We've got to stay close through this sector and then we'll get him back at the final corner. Or maybe we get him in turn one like he did to me. Oh, I keep running out of DRS right at the end. A little bit of contact with him, he did hit my rear wheel then. Ooh, we're at 0.9 a second. Alright, he's going to have DRS here though, so he should catch me. Alright, we've got the rest of this lap to break that mark. Alright, let's get the fuck out of this. Oh, made a mistake there, it's going to help him. Oh, that's wide though. It's going to help him just catch up one naturally without the DRS. So we still might get DRS on the last straight. We did keep him out of the range, so now we can hopefully stretch this. Alright, that gap's now at 1.4. Let's see if we can just keep this buffer. If we can keep him at this range, it'll be fine for a while. It will just mean we can sort of settle into more of a rhythm without having someone push us. Although he has closed that gap down, he's pushing this sector. It's back down to 1.1, 1.2 now. Oh, it's within a second, so he might actually have DRS on me again here. He does. Fuck. Alright, he's going to challenge me again, probably into turn one. Here he comes. Shouldn't have to defend this lap, but maybe next. Alright, what seems pretty rare at the moment is we haven't had a safety car yet this race. Last season we had 2 or 3 safety cars. Now we haven't even had a virtual safety car. We had 1 yellow flag and it was from my teammate retiring. And Verstappen is now fighting the Mercedes, so he's back in P4. He's actually in a Mercedes sandwich right now. We'll go to the inside, but it won't even matter. Oh, oof. Almost went straight into the back of him. He really defended that inside line then. Alright, we get him back before the corner. Max has the fastest lap, so he's flying. He wants to get back into this battle. But with 5 laps to go, it's almost going to be impossible. Because me and Perez aren't really holding each other up. We're doing it well and just overtaking each other in smart spots. Whereas we're not going side by side through like these sort of sectors. I've got Perez right behind me again. We have set some PB sectors. Oh, I got a warning for exceeding track limits there. That's going to almost cost me. Now I can't get any more. That's my last one. Right, not as close this time to him. Again, this DRS is OP. Forces me up against the wall. Gio's out. That's his second race in a row. He's retired from one of these sessions.
Caution, caution.
Now, has he just stopped on track? Yeah, he has. And it's not a crash, just him stopping. It's lap 22 of 25, so here we go. Crunch time now. Now, this is where all my open lobbies could come in clutch here. All these 5-lap races. Trying to play your strategy out, when to go, when not to go for like the move here. So if I'm sitting behind Perez, it might be smart to not go for it straight away. Maybe to wait till lap 24, 25. Because if I let him get me there, then he's going to win. So I got to make sure I don't let him pass me into that corner at the end of the race. But he's real close to me this time out. He's going to get me well before the corner. So I didn't get him before the line there, so I'm going to be very careful. Got to time my last overtake to the best. So maybe if he overtakes me this lap, I'll stick behind him for the lap. Straight again. So I'll let him get me. And obviously I need to stay as close as possible to him the rest of the race. And then overtake him here onto the last corner. On the last lap. You know, that's my strategy, because like I won't be able to pass him back here before the straight. Got a bad exit this time anyway. So I can't rely on getting a good exit out of the final corner. I've got to get him going into that last corner. Hopefully he's not too far away. He's saving battery. And around the outside I will defend heavily. Park it on the apex. Get a good exit. And then we know he's saving battery, so... And we've done it. Yo! Let's go. Back-to-back wins
Okay, good effort.
at
Good
JEDDAH.
effort. I know it's
Let's
been
go.
a tough few
Stressing at the end there. Needed that win.
Davidson, a resounding victory today.
There we go.
Set them
Look at
apart
that.
from the rest.
Well, I think it was clear what the main contributing factor
To the podium, our top 3 drivers.
Oh,
What
yes.
a great effort from them today in a very difficult
All right. Look at that smiling fish. Let's go. Alright, fuck. What a way. We ended the season on a high again. So, like last season, we did get the win here. So, we had Max Verstappen winning the championship, obviously. Sergio Perez finished 2nd. Lewis Hamilton 3rd. And Button 4th. So, he didn't close the season out well at all, considering he was leading it at one stage. Carlos Sainz 5th. Charles 6th. Lando 7th. So, we fell down to 7th after that race. We finished P10 in the end there. Couldn't make any ground on Bottas or Ricciardo, so we did have quite a tough season. Hopefully we can bounce back next race. We just weren't consistent finishing in the points. We did finish P5 in the Constructors as well, so Same as last year, unfortunately, so we didn't even make any progress. The big 4 teams, they were just too strong. Look at Red Bull there. They had a very strong season. Oh, this will be the last time you see this livery as well, guys, so enjoy it while you can. Right, let's go. Heading into turn 1. No big movers there. We did lose a position to Perez that race, so it was a sign of things to come. Driver. Jump into my social medias as well. Here we are. So look at these two going side by side, really slowing me down. And then we actually lost the position to Bottas there because of it. We do get not Bottas, Hamilton back here around the outside too. So we just cut in around the outside. He does pull it back in, so I went a little wide, but we were able to hold it. We're still side by side actually. We do make the move stick in the end there. So Verstappen has pulled away. They didn't show that overtake. This is going to be, so this is after the pit stop phase 2. So how many overtakes will it show between Perez and myself for the rest of this highlight package? Because we had a few of them. Quite a few of them. Alright, lap 19 now, and again it's going to be the same thing over and over again between Perez and myself. So again, DRS will open. So he kept passing me into that final corner, and then I just got him back every time into turn 1. That was just how it went lap after lap after lap. Nowhere near as chaotic this season. So this race last season, the final race, was so chaotic in season 1. It's crazy. Alright, again, same thing. We just go around, get a good exit here. This is where we got our track extension. We really wanted the inside there, and we got it. We did sort of overtake him on the outside the track, but game didn't make us give it back. And here we go, crossing the line at the end of the race to just win by a small margin. Max Verstappen gets in the podium too, so we had a very good comeback drive.